Welcome to the 2017 TeamKids Easter Appeal induction video. My name is Danielle and this is TK Bunny. I'm going to be your contact centre volunteer manager this year. If you're watching the video, you would have received your induction email already, full of documents that I do need to take you through today. However, I'm going to pass you over to Jane Scotcher, our CEO, first.
On behalf of everybody at TeamKids, thank you for your volunteering and making this such a wonderful fundraising day and event that can help children and families at the Women's and Children's Hospital. Thank you.
I'm back. As Jane said, the whole team are really excited for this year's Easter Appeal and we're excited to have you guys all on board with us. Now, TK Bunny has identified that there are some changes this year. So this year, Easter is on Friday the 14th of April. We're only going to have one location for the whole day, so everything is going to be in the Telstra building. All the call centre, all the celebs, everybody. So it's going to be a really busy day. We're going to have 2 shifts. So all non-phone operators will be arriving at 9 AM and working through till 6:30, and then all of the telephone operators will be arriving from 2 o'clock working through till 6:30. Everyone will have scheduled breaks and we'll talk about those a little bit later. Alright team, let's start talking about the format for the day. So, 9 AM. That's going to be the arrival and setup for all of the non-phone operator volunteers. There will be a really brief induction on the day just to get you familiar with your surroundings. 10 AM. Our phone lines will open. At this stage we're expecting low volume calls though, and the people on site from the Women's and Children's Hospital Foundation will be the ones taking care of those calls. So, from midday, we're going to be occupying the ad breaks. So this will be all pre-recorded content, nothing will be live from the call centre at that time. 2 o'clock. All of the phone operator volunteers will now be arriving, and we'll also go through the similar induction that the morning volunteers have gone through. All of the pre-recorded shows will also start airing on TV as well, and will be occupying the whole TV space. That'll go through till 5. So from 5 o'clock the live show will start, so everything will be live from the contact centre. TK Bunny is going to have a moment of fame live on television. We're expecting really high volume calls during this period, so it's going to be all hands on deck on the phones. And the expected wrap up is by 6:30. Live content finishes at 6, so by 6:30 all the volunteers would have been able to pack up and head on home and enjoy the rest of your long Easter weekend. As I said earlier, there's 2 shifts of volunteers, so the non-phone and the phone volunteers. So those that are arriving at 9 AM will be on site for 9.5 hours, so they will end up with a lunch break and a morning and an afternoon break. Excellent, we've got a lot of yummy lollies and food and photo booth entertainment to keep you entertained. Our phone volunteers will be arriving at 2 and they'll have scheduled afternoon breaks as well in their slot. There will be a roster and we're going to issue that closer to the time, letting you know when you're due for your break, but there'll be plenty of people around letting you know on the day as well. There will be plenty of opportunities to hang out with the phone in the photo booth with TK Bunny. He's going to be around all day, so it's going to be a brilliant day and we're really hoping that you'll all get involved and have a bit of fun with us. On the day, volunteers are going to need to make their own arrangements for parking. Beep beep. There will be restrictions in place on Perry Street between Gawler Place and Exchange Place, so we do ask that you don't park along there on the day. On arrival, when you make it in, you will need to go through to the ground floor and a friendly sign-in team member will be there to confirm your arrival. Please make sure that all Telstra and non-Telstra staff do sign in. It's really important that we know where everybody is on their way up to level 21. On arrival to level 21, I'll be there and TK Bunny will be there And I'm going to take you through your mini induction, as I'd mentioned before. Your induction email has all of your instructions, both for the phone as well as the script for the phone, so that you can go over them beforehand, but we will take you through them in full detail on the day. So also in your induction email is all of your role descriptions. Please take the time to read through these. If you've got any questions about it, please do not hesitate to email myself. All of my details are on your induction email. As I mentioned before, it's going to be really important for you to go on your breaks on the day. TK Bunny will be there tapping you on your shoulder, making sure you're getting the break that you need. We also need the opportunity to accommodate all of the volunteers who want to help out on the day. On the day, you will be provided with this year's TeamKids Easter Appeal t-shirt, similar to this one. It will be white though. This is to be worn with jeans or black and navy trousers. Shoes are to be neat and tidy and closed, please. We request no thongs, no leggings, track suits, short skirts, TK Bunny, or shorts to be worn on the day. Not everyone will end up on TV, but it is important that everybody's looking really neat and well presented. So, in your induction email, you will find the volunteering agreement, your role descriptions as mentioned before, the code of conduct, work health and safety information, your phone instructions and phone script, as also mentioned before, the format for the day, which we've already run through, your arrival instructions, and all of my contact details. So TK Bunny, let's go through these in a bit more detail. So, as I said before, you're going to need to read through all of the documents in your induction email, very diligently like TK Bunny has. Once you've read through all of them, you'll then go to your volunteer agreement and you'll need to sign that on the dotted line and then refer it back to us. Beautiful, TK Bunny, beautiful. As volunteers, we're required to work together in a manner that's respectful, positive and honest at all times with each other as well as with our donors. So as I said, please take a read of all of the documents. It's really important that you understand all of the content in it. And again, as with everything else, if you've got any queries about them, please don't hesitate to shoot me through an email. So on the day, it'll be really important to ensure that we're respectful of our donors, ensuring their confidentiality is maintained at all times. Therefore, unfortunately, we will not be able to keep our mobile phones on desks when taking donor calls. But we're very much encouraging the use of all social media in all of your breaks by using the hashtags above us here. So hashtag Easter Appeal and hashtag TeamKids. You can use those on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter. So before we wrap up the induction video, we want to emphasise that we really want you to have a lot of fun on the day. We hope you love the lolly bar, the photo booth and the food that's been arranged. As mentioned, if you have any queries, please don't hesitate to contact me via the email. Thank you for your time. I'm really looking forward to meeting you. TK Bunny is just as excited. Now over to the team for one final message. Thanks. Thank you!